button to activate. Press spacebar.
1, 2, 3. Hello, my name is Andy. I am a new YouTube poster. I've been listening to YouTube for quite a while. Been wanting to post for quite a while, so I decided, finally learned how to use my webcam on my laptop. I am a person who is visually impaired. I see a bunch of fuzzy, hazy things. I don't see anything real clear. So I use a screen reader called JAWS, and it reads the screen out loud. I am a college graduate from Western Michigan University. Go Broncos. I have a bachelor degree in interpersonal communication with a minor in recreation. I would like to go back to school and finish my master's degree in teaching the visually impaired and blind. I had two semesters of counseling, vision rehab counseling. But I want to do the teaching part of it. I want to teach people with disabilities how to be independent, how to get around on their own as much as they can. I understand there are limitations to certain disabilities. I myself cannot drive, so I gotta take the bus or Uber, Lyft, any of those public transportation options, private, they're all good. I love them. Like I said, I would love to teach people with disability how to be independent. I'm open to volunteering. If you're looking for some help and you're on a long wait list, or you just want some spot training or just advice or ideas, I'm open to that. If you want to shoot me an email, I was going to give it at the end of here, but it's wellerandy1977@gmail.com. That's WELLERANDY1977@gmail.com. So go ahead and shoot me an email with questions about how I get around with visual impairment, how I clean my own house, how I do my own laundry, how I do grocery shopping, how I do internet surfing and shopping. I really want to get out there as somebody that will be able to help educate family members or co-workers or friends of people who have vision impairments. That's probably my area I'd like to stick to. As a disability, I would like to almost be able to cover some disabilities, but understandably too, each individual is going to be different. I'm very open. I'm very, communication is a lot of how we deal with things. So I'm very open to listening to your questions and giving you answers that are accurate and fit. I don't want to give you an answer that is so vague, and I hate vague answers. Like, that really didn't answer my question. So I will answer questions until you get the answer that you want. Hi, I'm sorry if I'm not centered. Like I said, I'm visually impaired, so I don't even see the screen and where my face is on there. But back to helping out. I really would like to be a public speaker and give talks on how to find out if somebody with a disability needs help, and then how to help them the best way possible. I'm going to just go out on a limb and say the majority of people with disabilities are able to get around just fine and don't really need help. There are some people with multiple disabilities that I cannot speak for, but I will say probably can ask for help if they need it. Otherwise, they are just fine too. I don't think that anybody deserves just to have some stranger come up and think that they're helping them when really they're just getting them more confused. I've had people grab a hold of me and cross me across the street and I turn and say, yeah, well, that's all good, but I was waiting for a friend on the other corner, so why am I over here? So then I gotta go back across the street. So best advice right off the top, ask them if they would like any help. Him or her, any disability across the board. Do you need any help or would you like any help? And if they need it, they'll say, yes, please, this is what I need to help. Or if they don't say what they help they would like, ask them, how can I help you? I think that'll get so far in the communication barrier that you just assume somebody needs your help and then you assume to help them. And I know people I'd like to help, but that's how I go about helping, is finding out what help I can be before I just turn your world upside down and get you all lost and confused. So, yeah. I'm going to post this up on YouTube. I got, hopefully there's a place underneath where you can get comments and like I said, my email, if you want to shoot me an email, you want to know how I do something as a person with a vision impairment. How do I do my own laundry, I do my own cooking, I do my own cleaning. I have Apple TV, really cool. I suggest that as a streaming device for people who are visually impaired. One-time payment on it, and I'm able to load whatever apps I want on there. I have the WWE Network playing in the background right now, if you can hear that. I have Netflix and Hulu, and I want to get my CBS back and NBC, but Netflix has a lot of audio described shows on there, and it's got a voiceover just like the iPhone and the iPad and the Mac. It's easy to set up and easy to use. I love it. The only difficulty really comes when you're inside an app like Hulu or Netflix. Hulu sometimes doesn't label episodes. Like, you don't know what you're watching until you actually start watching it, but hopefully we can get on Hulu about fixing that. Netflix is pretty laid out and easy to run around on there. So, like I said, I have no advertising. This is my first video, and I get no money from anybody, and I'm not looking for it. I just want to get out here on YouTube. I want to help people who are curious about the people who are blind and visually impaired or other disabilities. And I know it's hard sometimes face-to-face to ask a question. It's easy to sit down at your computer, type up an email, pop the question out, send off the email. And you gotta know you don't worry about what the other person on the other end's gonna think. And I think I've mentioned, I don't judge you for the question. I do want to be an educator. I want to get you an answer. Really enjoy talking and getting to know people. I made another video and that one didn't work out. And I'm hoping this one does. I'm trying to remember what I had in that one that I didn't do in this one. But I like to get out and be active. I try to go for a walk at least once a day. Try to reach at 10,000 steps on my step counter. I think I've come close more often than I've hit it. But I guess I will sign off for now. And if you have any questions, feel free. Don't feel bad. I'm here to help out. And if you know anybody that's looking for volunteers, I'd love to volunteer in the hospice, in grieving and counseling, peer support in any manner. Really would like to be able to just to help people talk through what they're going through without being judged. I feel really bad for people who are trapped in the wrong body, who are gay or lesbian. We don't, as a society, we're not very friendly to people who are different. And I have friends all along the spectrum. Transgendered friends. I got gay and lesbian family, and gay and lesbian friends. So I'm really open and helping you be able to live as you. Maybe for that reason I should go into counseling, but I really want to do this, teaching the blind people independent skills, because I was sighted, driver's license up till I was 25. Don't know if I said that in this video. And I had to learn how to live in the blind world. And if I can do it, anybody on this planet can do it. Stick it out, and we'll get there together if you want some help. I'd love to start a blind support group in Kalamazoo. So if anybody's interested in that, leave a comment or write me an email. Thank you for listening to this long-ass video about my introduction and me. Feel free to say any questions, anything I didn't cover. I'm long-winded sometimes, but I love to talk. Alright. Keep it real and be good.